Hello everyone, this is Mrs. Vicaretti here, and today I'm hopping on to read you a story about this boy named Zach. And Zach here is having a day that is really kind of lousy. And the reason why he's thinking his day is lousy is because things are just really not going his way. So his dad teaches him how to handle frustration and enjoy himself even when things don't go his way or the way that he planned them in his head. So the story is Zach Gets Frustrated, and the author is by William Mulchy. Zach lifted his kite and ran across the beach. He hoped this time the breeze would catch it. But like the other times he tried, the kite just fluttered and dived into the sand. "Stupid kite," Zach said. Since the day began, it seems like nothing was going his way, and now his kite wouldn't fly. Zach tried to relax, but it's hard to calm down with your breath so heavy and you feel like screaming. "When are you going home?" he asked his dad. "What's the matter?" Dad asked. "You love the beach." "Everything's going wrong today," Zach said, "especially this dumb kite that doesn't even fly." Dad curled his toes into the soft sand. "You sound pretty frustrated." "So, can we go home or what?" Zach asked. "Well, your brothers and I are having a good time," Dad said. "What if I showed you a way to help yourself feel better so you can enjoy yourself too? Then we can stay all day." "I can't enjoy myself. This is the worse than the day I threw up at school." "Let's give it a try," Dad said. "There are 3 steps I followed that help me handle my frustrations. The first step is to name it." He wrote that in the sand by a corner of the kite. 1. Name it. "Ha!" Zach said. "I already have a name for it. Stupid, stinking, idiotic, no fun kite." Zach's dad just gave him a funny look. "All right," Zach said. "What do you mean?" Frustration is what we feel when we think you don't go to way we want them to, his dad said. It's important to talk about the things that frustrate you. That's why you name it. You say in words what the problem is. "Do you ever get frustrated?" Zach asked. "Oh, yeah. Remember last week when I had so much trouble fixing Alex's bike chain? You pinched your finger and you got grease on your shirt. You were pretty mad." "Pretty frustrated," Dad said. "So what made you frustrated?" Zach thought. "I guess I'm frustrated because I can't fly this kite." "Okay," Dad said. "Now the second step is to tame it. That means using your chill skills to help your mind and body relax. You can take deep breaths, count slowly to 10, or concentrate on a nice sound like ocean waves." Dad said, "Here's one I really like. I squeeze my face and hands real tight for a few seconds and then let it go. When you let that tension go, you get more relaxed than you were before. Let me show you." Zach wasn't in the mood to scrunch up his face and hands, but his dad had taught him some other chill skills. This trick was to practice 1 or 2 that you like so you'd remember them easily. Meditate, stretch, picture something you love. Zach closed his eyes and listened to the waves crashing onto the beach. His breath was slowly through his nose and out through his mouth. Then he did it again. In thought, the noise out through the mouth. He felt his body loosen up. "Good," Dad said. "Now you're ready for the last step. Reframe it." "Reframe it?" Zach asked. "It means you look at the problem in a new way. When the kite wouldn't fly, I bet you set lots of negative things in your head. I get you've been thinking crabby thoughts all day." Zach realized his dad was right. A voice in his head had been saying this was the worst day in the history of the world, and other grumpy things. He thought about those grumpy thoughts again. His best friend Sonia chose to go to the theme park with another friend instead of coming to the beach with Zach. "I hate mornings. Nobody likes me." He dropped his toothbrush in the toilet. Worst day ever. And he stepped on the edge of the litter box and spilled it all over the floor and his foot. "See, your thoughts affect your feelings," Dad said. "When you think things are bad, then you feel bad. Guess what can happen when you change or reframe those bad thoughts into good ones? What's the point, Zach said. Bad stuff still happens to me. If I had magic wand, I'll make everything the way I want. You can't change what happened to you, Dad said, but you can change what you think about what happened. For example, when Sonia said she can't come, you thought, nobody likes me, instead of trying to say, Sonia, it's good. I will see you soon. Zach thought about what his dad said, and he remembered that he and Sonia had a soccer game tomorrow, which was always fun. Surprisingly, he did feel a little better. So he thought about the voice in his head that said this was the worst day ever. He knew it wasn't really true, so he changed his thought. Zach said, the kite won't fly, but the beach is awesome. I love jumping in the waves. He looked out of the people splashing into the water. How do you feel? Asked Dad. Pretty good, I guess. But I'll never remember all those steps. Okay, check this out, Dad said. Tracing the kite. A triangle has 3 points, right? He pointed to the corners. Name it, tame it, reframe it. Whale called this the frustration triangle. The triangle was a good idea. Zach closed his eyes and practiced picturing the triangle with the words on each corner. When he saw name it, he saw why he was frustrated. When he saw tame it, he'll do deep breaths or another chill skill. And when he saw reframe it, he changed his negative thoughts into positive ones. For now, he wanted to enjoy the beach, so he ran out into the waves to swim. When he got out of the water, maybe he'd try the kite again. When Zach used the frustration triangle, he handled his frustrations in a healthy way instead of letting it get the best of him. For help with your frustration, you can use Zach's frustration triangle. Just like Zach, you can name it, tame it, and reframe it to help yourself feel better when things aren't going your way. So, going back to the story and thinking of a moment, have you ever felt frustrated? And what made you frustrated? What were the reasons? And we can practice drawing that triangle to understand newer ways how to deal with our frustration. I hope you enjoyed this book. Bye.